2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before the game. Important to make a splash in hostile territory. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, "I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win." And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And the teams we're seeing tonight, Smitty, they have very deep rotations.
They do. The teams that can go about 10 deep, it does keep your locker room happy. The added benefit is it keeps you fresh at the end of the season.
And the Clippers starting five. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Leonard. Passes to Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. There's Jackson with the three. The Mavericks pull it in.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
And the shot goes down.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Now here's Jackson. With the drive. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Hardaway with
2 minutes.
George picks him up.
2 minutes.
He kicks it to Leonard. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul.
That's his first
And Reggie
foul.
Jackson, Steve, as you
First
said,
team
not the big
foul.
scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
Jackson against Doncic. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Clippers moving the ball around. It's George on the wing. Over Hardaway. That one off the back iron and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No good there with this step back J.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Here's Jackson. Oh, and here's the alley. And the dunk by Zubac.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammate. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Now, here's Doncic. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No good from Finney Smith. All the way against George. Pass to Jackson. Right side Leonard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. It's all knotted up. And so a tie game here as we end this low-scoring first quarter. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks. Brown out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brown in at the 5 down low. Bullock kicks to Brown. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Beverly. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that age. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Here's Brunson. Clippers able to drain the 3. Kleber, the pass to Brown. Bullock with it. Back to Brown. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
First team
Work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Mavericks shoot their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career. I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Mavericks making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Kennard's checked in. And Brown drops them both. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Kennard, the pass to Ibaka. To the left side wing. Beverly against Cauley Stein. And it's Beverly missing. The Mavericks leading. Now here's Brunson. He's been pitching so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the shot goes in.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
1:11 left to play in the first half. Here's Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ibaka, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Ibaka's got his first bucket in this one. And here's Brunson. Now the pass to Cauley Stein. Dallas moving the ball around. Brunson the pass to Bull. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kennard finds Beverly, pulls it up. Kept alive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
A shot blocking man of the world. Ibaka can tell you, not in my house, in at least 4 languages.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Brown. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Mann. Paul George, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Doncic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead, up by 1. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Duran. Lou, Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Duran. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between them. Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, they're getting almost nothing on the interior. I know we've turned into a 3-point shooting league, but come on, guys. We need some kind of presence in the painted area to keep the defense honest.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a 1-point game. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the wall. It's good. Porzingis has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Mavericks.
And the soft touch for a guy Porzingis' size. He shoots it so well from the mid-range.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Now, here's Doncic. After the miss from Reggie Jackson, the shot by Powell, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Lots of room. Good on the shot.
Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. Puts it up from 7. 2 points. That one goes. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Jackson with the bounce pass. George looking around. And it's off from three-point range. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Here's Jackson after Luka Doncic's bucket. Zubac kicks to George. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Doncic outside. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Paul George.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Brown's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Clippers also changing it up. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jackson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
George passes to Leonard. Driving to the basket. Out left to the wing. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Maxie Cleveland is out there with Moses Brown. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bullock in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The lead is 2. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Batum wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
Batum's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. Here's Brunson. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Ibaka. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Rondo.
2 minutes remaining.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Rondo is so tricky. Consistently looking to take advantage of the defense being too physical with him.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, I mean, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Brown is checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Reggie Bullock. So he gets them both. And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 3. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hardaway finds Cleveland. Shot clock at 6. Doncic, no good.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
Leonard. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. It's to Cleveland. Batum with the steal. All alone. Good. And Rondo picks up the assist. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
The New Balance player of the game, Serge Ibaka.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And him, boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
And the Clippers call time here. They're in front by 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's
your
49 seconds
Mavericks
left in the
team.
fourth quarter. Left in the game. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas. On the wing, Hardaway. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. And here's Doncic from the arc. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Leonard looking around. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And it's all about the 3 right here. When they're looking to tie it up, live to play another period, we'll see what they run right here.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to them when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.